Hello, you guys. Hope you're doing well and in high spirits. We have a question and answer reading today for you. So if there's been a question on your mind, even if it's more elaborate or if it's a yes/no question, we have these piles here. This is pile 1 starting up top, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4. So whichever one, if more than one, is totally fine if you feel drawn to that, if you want to ask more than one question. But do pay attention to where you actually feel drawn or where you are forcing a draw to. We got to watch for those kind of things with the readings, okay? Try to look for where genuinely you feel like it's clear, concise, and you feel a bit of a magnetism, okay? And if you don't at all, then maybe this is not your reading. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with number 1. Pause, take all the time you need to think of your question. All right, hello and welcome, pile 1 here. Let's go ahead and turn this around to see your answer. So this is reversed. It's kind of an in-between. It's not a full yes, not a full no. It's surely not reversed. I feel a lot of doubts in the situation, or a lot of doubts around something here. Doesn't have to be for everyone. Just remember to only take what resonates, okay? But let's go ahead and get a little more clarity on why this is the answer for you. There's something either about a system of control or a male father figure, authority figure, a masculine rather, boss, somebody like this, something like this. I feel like somebody's not in control here. I feel like the system is not working to contain something, or it's not, the authority here is not authoritative. Like there's something like that. Somebody you potentially could be waiting to see, okay? And that's also advice. That's also recommended. So if you're waiting on something, the advice is the same, kind of waiting to see how something unfolds and waiting to get more certainty and clarity about it. Any other advice here for question 1? Please and thank you. To do activities and things that empower you, especially mentally, okay, that make you feel inspired, empowered, expansive, rather than the opposite, closed down, uninspired, you know, that you're helpless, like we don't want to go into those energies. You also have advice here to not force any kind of new beginnings or removing an attachment, to not force that, okay? Somebody could also be losing their hold, losing their control, or losing their foothold in a situation. And that's what you're waiting on in a way, is to see how that results. So group 1, that's what we have for you. Send you guys lots of love. Remember, you can always email us for personal reading inquiries. All information is below. Take care. Hello and welcome, group 2. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's go ahead and see what the answer to your question is. So it's no, dear, which is very interesting wording because it feels like it comes from like, to me, I think of like a grandmother, but it can come from like a soft, well, not totally soft, but some kind of a guide, a spirit guide, somebody that cares about you, loves you. If it is like a grandmother type, I don't know if they're always super soft, actually. There can be an edge to that, but there's a soft kind of no, but it's almost like shh, putting your worries to rest, like shh, 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 don't even worry, like that kind of a no. Anything to enhance on this answer for number 2 here, for question 2? Please and thank you. Interesting. This is like in the recent past, but it's like there was either a resistance to healing or a separation, or somebody wasn't really the soulmate energy that they seemed, or that we just haven't integrated something. There's been a resistance to integration or to healing. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. It could be you as well. But I feel some kind of a resistance or a delay or a distance to that healing energy, that compatibility I hear, that closeness, okay? We do have a new beginning here in the physical realm, whether this is with work, money, career, relationship, home, whatever, something in the physical realm. But it's like you're having to fight through here, through the unknown. I always hear through the thick of it with this song, like with this card, the TikTok song, Through the Thick of It. I think that's what it is. Into the, oh no, it's into the thick of it, sorry. But you're going through the unknown here and kind of battling or fighting the way through, or somebody is, through the unknown with your passion in hand, all right? Anything else about that Two of Cups reversed for the answer here, please and thank you. Nice. This is nice because this is an energy of friendship, of celebration, of appreciation. It can indicate a third emotional partner or energy in some cases, but I feel like this would be known in a way. Or felt. Or like knowledge, it's already here. We also see you or someone here resistant or closed off to receiving certain offers. This can also be discontent and boredom type energy. And we see no longer building with someone here. It kind of feels like a situation with a person or a relationship or something will be replaced. Because this like wasn't it, or it wasn't working, or maybe you tried to make it work here, but there was all this fighting that had to happen. Or it could be that you have to just take a new beginning for yourself here and fight through the end. I mean, however it goes. Let me get just one word of advice for you, if that's applicable for your question. I almost feel like a manic energy sometimes. Yeah, definitely to be honest with yourself, with others in the future here. But currently, not to force any kind of communication, especially with love or new love, or to try to go towards this love, or to try to be seen, to try to get that clarity right now forwards, that forwards motion or movement. You're being recommended not to really do those things right now. In the future, it's going to be time to unveil the truth, okay? Whether that happens naturally or you're coming out with it. And that's probably the near future, the next few weeks. All right, so you guys, that's what we have for you. You can always email us for personal reading inquiries. Information is below. Take care. Hello and welcome, group 3. I almost wanted to call you guys group 4. I don't know why, but welcome. This is a pretty open answer. Like it flipped itself up before. So here's your answer. It's very, like, it was quick to talk. It was quick to be clear. So you're probably having some kind of signs or other affirmations, or you will, to the answer to your question, to use caution. Okay, so let's go ahead and see why they're telling you to use caution for number 3 here, for your question. Okay, they're telling you to use caution. I feel like this is more about not wanting to fall back into something. Brutally honest could be a part of this, brutal honesty. But I feel like not wanting to fall back into a tricky situation, manipulative situation, something where, you know, somebody could have been deceitful or lied, like not wanting to go back into a in and out energy as well, or watching out for not entertaining these kinds of energies or going in too deep with them. An energy that offers grand sweeping gestures or romance or emotions, or offers you something, but it's kind of an unstable, neutral energy. They're wanting you to kind of watch out for that in a sense. To use caution literally around that, to not entertain that. Yeah, and to maybe not try to go into the love situation here or into new love right now, but rather to deal with the resentments, the pains, the things that may be there emotionally in our chest, in our heart from the past, the things that maybe we still focus on or fixate on. For some of you, this could have to do with another person, another situation, doesn't have to be, but also to do this and to use your own intuition and guidance and tap into that, because something is alerting you like, hey, hold on, wait, like be careful, you know, and there's a reason for that. I know sometimes it's tempting to go against that, but it's not worth it in the end. So that's what we have for you. I hope it made sense. All of our personal reading information is in the description box below. You guys take care. All right, hello group 4 for the answer to your question here. we have a thumbs up, but in reverse. Okay, so that's like a little bit of a doubt in between energy. I think group 1 had a similar vibe to that, where it's like a not a full thumbs up. It could be, or it has the potential, but it's reversed here. So it's like, is it not? Kind of an in-between answer. Let's get anything else we can here. Any other clarities about your question, group 4? I feel a scarce energy here. Scarcity, like there's not a lot of people type energy. King of Cups, okay, that's a water energy or a very mature, emotionally mature person. It can be a masculine energy here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Next to the King of Swords, air energy here. They can be the same person, they can be different people. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, probably Sun, Moon, Rising people. These are masculine energies, whether they're female or male, or any gender. It's not about the gender, it's definitely about the energy, right? So if somebody's more often in their masculine energy, but they identify as a female, well, then they're a masculine energy, okay? So this is definitely giving two different sides of somebody, or two different people, two very different people type energy. And this is also talking about like a new beginning here, or even a younger earth energy, which is interesting. A new beginning, like with your material, your resources, a new business idea, new beginnings of a relationship, new venture, something like that. I mean, the King of Cups is definitely more mature than the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is reversed, so that's great. So I feel like something here is maybe more mature or better than what you've experienced before, but there is some hesitancy, there is some doubt. Why is there that doubt there? Especially if you're contemplating these people or this person. There can be doubt that the miracle will happen, or that the good luck will come through, or that any offer will really be given that is worthy or worth it. Well, you've got all the kings here. What's going on? You've got the Emperor on its side, the King of Wands, somebody who can be charismatic, angry, fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and like you've got the Wheel of Fortune, like karma energy here. You could be dealing with a lot of karmatic ties. I don't even know. I don't know why that's affecting the question for all of you, but it is somehow. These people, whether they're people that, like teachers, people you go to school with or something, or people around you in general, people you're dating, people you've dealt with, influences, energies. Let's look at what your advice is. What is your advice? Please and thank you. Your advice is to choose what is fair, what is equal, what is balanced as much as you can, okay? To get justice, to go for the justice route here, to be clear and honest and just in your communication, in your navigation here, to maybe weigh the pros and cons, to keep things as balanced as you can, even as neutral as you can in certain situations, and not to go forwards with a path that leaves a sort of emptiness or a void, or feels like really meh. This could also be to separate from a feminine earth energy. Doesn't have to be the case, but definitely going for what actually feels fair, not cutting yourself short here or anybody else. You recommended to act on something quickly here, or whenever you feel motivated to do so, but quickly, and to kind of break out of certain structures, hierarchies, social systems here. I hope that makes sense for you guys. I don't know. You can always email us for personal reading inquiries, you guys. It's the only way to get a reading, and the information is all below. Watch out for scammers. Okay, take care.